Hi Trader, Tina here once again from ShortMeTina.com with my daily recap. Today is Monday, so I'm going to say happy Monday. Before we get into a recap of the overall markets, I want to start off with our typical song and dance. So if this is either your very first time tuning into a ShortMeTina video or you are returning, I want to say welcome and welcome back respectively. Do us a solid in the comment section. Drop us a comment. Hopefully everyone had a great weekend. All right, so the SPY, nice action today with the SPY, right? Made all-time highs today. Where did we go? We went as high as 303.85 before slightly pulling back to close at 303.34. Not surprised. The last few trading days, it seems as though the market was actually poised and ready to break out and hit new highs. It did just that, and we actually closed at a pretty decent point. We closed at 303.34, so we closed above the previous high of 302.63. So can this momentum continue into tomorrow? Time will tell. Very, very promising price action from the SPY. So just heading into this week as earnings seasons roll on or about to complete, I think we should be paying attention to obviously the previous highs of around 302.63 or even around 300. If the market can stay above that, that should be a signal that it wants to go higher. What else? And then we have the IWM daily chart dating back to 2017, up about 0.85% on the day. So to my question, 160 next stop. Well, based on price action, it kind of seems like that's where it wants to go, right? Closed at 156.31, has been trending up since hitting a bottom in early October. That bottom was really support of around 144. So we bounced off of support, and for the past few trading days, actually it's been in an uptrend again. Closed at 156.31 and 160 seems like the next stop. Decent volume today, and that's really what I'm paying attention to. Remember what I said, not to really concern yourself too much with what goes on in the middle. If you want to exploit the IWM, it's best to buy best to buy the extremes, right? And for the IWM, the extreme would be supportive around 144, and obviously you want to sell that resistance level of 160. So again, it seems like 160 is up. That seems like it's going to be the next stop. And what I'm hoping for, and what I'm essentially waiting on right now, is for the IWM to actually pierce through 160 and actually sustain that break. Because if it can do that, I think we have a whole lot to celebrate. I think that this will be the next leg of that bull market we have been anticipating or waiting on. I've been very much so on the sidelines waiting for that to happen. All right, what else? All right, and then we have Google daily chart. Company actually reported earnings today, but what happened? We were up about 1.9% on the day, going as high as very, very shy of that $1,300 mark, went as high as $1,299.31, which, as far as I'm concerned, or if I'm not mistaken, is all-time highs. However, company again reported earnings after hours and did report that their profits declined by about 23%, and so the stock sold off in after hours. It's off about 1.4%, and I see a quote in after hours of $1,272. So still sort of hanging around that all-time high area. So heading into tomorrow, if you're looking to trade potentially Google, then you definitely want to pay attention to this most recent high of $1,299.31. I mean, obviously, if we make attempts to actually retest those levels and surpass those levels, then we can conclude that what Google reported after hours today in terms of a 23% decline in profits is, in my opinion, perhaps old news to investors. So if heading into tomorrow or this week, you see that Google actually is trending higher despite all that was reported for earnings, then you can conclude that investors are not really paying attention to that and they're buying up the stock anyway. So for me, am I going to get into Google? I mean, I have bought securities that are high priced before, but not really interested in Google or Alphabet, whatever you want to call it at this point. But there is really a potential trade unfolding, in my opinion. You just want to pay attention to all-time highs again of around $1,299. And let's talk a little bit about Fitbit. And then we have ticker FIT, Fitbit daily chart dating back to 2016. This move actually sucks because Fitbit, oddly enough, crossed my mind this weekend, and I had plans on reviewing the chart to see whether or not it was actually in buy territory. Obviously, this huge move happened, this 30% move happened based on our rumors. I believe they're rumors. I'm not quite sure if anyone confirmed that Google is actually looking to buy Fitbit. I don't think a price was discussed, but the market gave it about a 30% premium, closed at $5.64. The high of today is $6.09. Perhaps this momentum can continue based on the rumor, and if so, just based on our knowledge of trading channels, the next stop is around $7.50 to $8. So sitting here at around $5.64, that's a potential of $2 to $3 more of upside. So you want to definitely monitor Fit, but just take note that if the actual bid for the company, if that actually fall through the cracks, then this stock perhaps can potentially sell off heavy. So if you're going to trade it, be cautious. All right. So that's my take on Fitbit. What else? All right, so let's wrap it up and round it out with ticker CLVS daily chart up about 30% on the day. So huge congrats to the bulls. It's down slightly in after hours. I think about a few percentage points. I see a quote of 389. So not much movement in after hours. Anyway, for me, definitely not a particular stock that I want to trade. I do not like buying stocks that are trading relatively close to all-time lows. Anyway, so the high of today clocked in around 403. So we closed relatively close to today's high. That's a good sign. You can see confirming volume coming in. So if heading into tomorrow, the stock actually opens up above the closing price of 395 and we immediately take out today's high of 403, then potentially I can see the stock hitting around $4.30, $4.50, somewhere around there. And then I would be cautious because at that point, the stock would have ran into resistance. So from a risk reward perspective, you have to figure out whether or not that move is actually worth it for you. Again, if we open up above 395 and take out today's high of 403, chances are I can see the momentum, propel the stock to around $4.30 or $4.50 before running into any type of resistance. All right. Obviously, if we open up below 395, then watch out. The stock might actually pull back, and I would not be surprised if we trade at a low of around 293 and perhaps even lower. So that's my take on CLVS. Hope it makes sense. If it does, let me know in the comment section. If it does not, let me know in the comment section as well. And we are going to cut it there. Tina here, once again from ShortMeTina.com. If you enjoyed any portion of this video, I'd like for you to do three things for me to keep it real quick right now. One, comment in the comment section. Thumbs up to the video. Two, I do videos daily, Monday through Friday. If you want to ensure that you do not miss any, ensure that you are subscribed at our YouTube channel at ShortMeTina. And lastly, my friend, I've been trading for well over 15 years. I'm a little flat today, so excuse me. Trading for well over 15 years. If you think you can learn anything from me, then definitely head on over to our website, ShortMeTina.com. Sign up, become a member. Thank you for listening, and as always, thank you for the support. I will talk to you tomorrow.